And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field.
18-yard line.
They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick in the 2019 draft from Oklahoma. It's Kyler Murray.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there? 2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
Takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4.
Number 34.
The numbers for him from a week ago: 24 carries, 97 yards.
One thing I do know, teams in the NFL don't treat this like a pitcher throwing a no-hitter. It's been mentioned all week long about going out and getting him the rushing title. He'll see the ball, and he'll see it often.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield.
Murray's pass.
It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and
from the gun. Murray. And going to be knocked away and incomplete. Devin Bush, the linebacker, was the one there in pass coverage.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So the Steelers offense getting set for their first drive. And a glance here at their quarterback, standing 6'3". So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Well, we've had that bittersweet week of the NFL season, haven't we? The last week of the regular season, week 17. Come on, Brandon. Can he win the MVP? Can he do it here in this last game?
Well, he's got to make a strong impression here in the final week. It's an interesting race. My MVP ballot is at the top of my email right now, and I'm not. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
The ball carried by number.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Murray going to try to throw on 3rd down. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Darren Waller, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Raiders have taken the early lead.
On that 3rd down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a 1st down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the 1st down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. And that makes it 7-zip Vegas. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it ends with a Las Vegas touchdown.
Steelers, nothing.
Touchdown. Here's McManus now to kick it away. And a penalty marker's down on the field. And they might be backing up a bit here to start the drive. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Tuck it and run. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line.
Number 35, the ball carrier.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 18 carries, 84 yards.
And they've already clinched the playoff berth, so I'm eager to see how they approach this game because some teams' philosophy is to go ahead and get guys out. Other teams' philosophy, continue to do what you're doing best. I expect them to go ahead and use their top guys all the way through this one.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
To number 35. A gain of 14.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster.
The pass.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
A gain of 12.
12 more yards there and another first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
2nd and 4.
Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 22-yard line.
A gain of 16.
That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
And this one's incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
It's 3rd down.
And they'll look to throw again. That is caught at the 7. And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. Give him the yardage on the pass and half the distance to the goal line.
Because they're inside the 30. So now you don't march off the full 15, right? You have half the distance to the goal. In any event, that's precious real estate given up.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And this time, he is in.
Yes.
A great effort there. Touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. A 1-yard run on first down, another one on 2nd. It might not do much for the yards per carry average, but it gets them 6 points.
And at contract time, you want to show touchdowns scored way more than you want to show yards per carry.
Chris Boswell now for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run.
Chris Boswell.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And able to get this out to the 25.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot, but they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20. It's a gain of 3, and it'll be 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score. Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Throwing is Murray on third down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Sliding out of the pocket. Oh, he sheds himself free. No, he hasn't knocked loose. It's picked up by the Steelers. They have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
I know that taking care of the football is something that's drummed into every guy who plays this position, no matter what, whether he's running it, in the pocket, out of the pocket. But it's almost surprising to me that there aren't more fumbles by that position because of the way that they get attacked on each and every play.
Yeah, well, he had the fumble last week. Now here's 2 weeks in a row with a fumble loss.
Concentration has got to be there, and he's got to understand how much time he has to take care of a play, and maybe his clock is off just a little bit.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
And he whips that one incomplete there.
The pass.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Raider. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but if the ball's in the air, they treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
Now McManus for the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taking it about the 1. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Picked off at the 25. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. And on that one, with 6 defensive backs, did he need to be more careful throwing the football? I mean, I guess obviously in hindsight he did, but...
Yeah, hindsight, but even in foresight, when you got 6 defensive backs on the field, you just know you're going to get multiple coverages. You're never sure what you're going to see. But the biggest one is you don't have much reaction time for your receivers to go get the football because those guys, they're the best cover guys on the field. They go get it. And on that play, they took it the other way for 6 points.
It's good, and it is now 21-7. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. And I guess right now, as we look at some of his struggles today, the term next play really applies here. He's got to move on.
I love where your head is on that, because that's where his head needs to be, exactly what you've said. Yes, there have been mistakes made, but he's got to move on and play the next play as if it didn't happen, keep his confidence up. But how about the guys on the defensive side of the ball? They've got to be feeling great about what's going on right now. They've already gotten to him a few times. They want to keep that up. Maybe they can pick off a few more.
Well, they've disrupted already for 3 INTs. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Steelers.
Pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score.
Raiders 21, Steelers 7.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Shoves him aside. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
35, the ball carrier.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
They'll look to throw now on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
A gain of
Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward. Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end, or wide receiver that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receivers I've talked with, they know that stat, and it drives them crazy because they understand that without a quarterback, they don't make the plays that they make. They also don't feel like they get enough credit for bailing out some of the throws that quarterbacks make.
Absolutely. It takes 2 to tango. Going to throw right side here. Complete. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. To the right side to Eric Ebron. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7. At the Raiders' 8.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
Complete to number 8.
Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the Steelers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Brought down just shy of the goal line.
Going with a big fullback, Watt. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
Touchdown.
A great play there. His second TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Steelers are able to make this a close game again. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Boswell for the extra point. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. We're in the second quarter. They've got the lead. The lead, though, not so much because of the ground game, because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so far is the possibility of things loosening up later in the ground game. Through the air first, maybe they have to start respecting that even more as the game goes on, and then there will be running lanes to find later.
Yeah, try to get him more involved here on this drive, maybe. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he powers his way up past the 30. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and the Raiders are going to get a new set of downs.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up 3rd downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I guarantee you, it started in the offseason. 3rd down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And to give this time to the tailback. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line.
The
tackle made that time by Brandon Graham.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second
from the 36. Murray looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And he's brought down, but not before picking up the first with a very effective stiff arm. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on 3rd down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right. They need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And now a fumble. The ball's out, and it's picked up by the Steelers. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
So we've got a challenge. Our referee's going to take another look on the tablet. He's going to be watching to see if the knee was down prior to the ball coming out.
I love what you just said there. You nailed it, because if the ball's shifting or moving before the knee or any other part of the body hits the ground, then that would be considered a fumble.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside goal. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
A gain of 9.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
The Raiders on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. Shotgun now for Murray. And this is going to be incomplete.
And I feel like my man, Old Mo, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their backgrounds. They were all county, all state, at other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
You're stuck with me in this booth.
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
And 10 yards to go.
Back to throw here. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. On 4th down, here comes the Steeler punter Jordan Berry to kick it away. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. A gain of 6 there on first. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. They'll bring out 4 receivers, 3 of them being sent to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 4. From the gun, Murray firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. 3rd and 2, and here's Murray. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First and 10.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
Throwing on first down is Murray. He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
Murray's pass.
Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Murray to air it out again. And heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. That'll be taken in there by James Washington. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Pittsburgh.
Just short. He had it on line. It ran out of gas at the end, and this score will stay right where it is.
Steelers 14.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over at the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
He's going to loft it deep right sideline. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thank you as always. Welcome into our final regular season edition of our Halftime Report. Playoff lives hanging in the balance as we take you around the NFL one final time. We'll get things started in the heartland, Kansas City, as they're at home to take on Cincinnati. And it's the Chiefs who have the lead in that one. Tyreek Hill, a touchdown catch in that first half. From there, let's get over to Arizona to check on the Cardinals at home in Glendale. And they lead the visiting Atlanta Falcons at halftime. The Cards trying to gut this one out as it would be a good victory for them if they could get it. Lastly, we head to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough to check on the Patriots. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Houston Texans. Meanwhile, in our game, no shortage of offense as each team has been able to move the ball effectively. Will the defenses show up in the second half? To find out, we give it back to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. And he's looking to take much better care of the football here in half 2 after 3 first-half interceptions.
We don't have to just look strictly at the numbers here. You know what else happens to a team when you turn it over 3 times like that? It erodes confidence in you. And it erodes confidence in the offense. And now you have the defensive guys looking over and saying, what is going on here? And instead of playing for the team, they're playing angry and mad at their teammates.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
Third down.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that's going to make it fourth down.
Well, plays like that, Charles, no doubt, they're just going to continue to fuel this crowd.
And this defense is already playing well, but it also feeds on the energy of that crowd that you're talking about, and that takes them up to another level. Right now, they're playing really loose. They've got the lead, and what a nice stop they just made there behind the line of scrimmage.
Barry on to punt as he gets this one away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Raiders will take over now, first and 10. So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and to move on to scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Operating from the gun. Murray and Waller taking it in over the middle. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
The tackle.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Gain on the play. Second and 10.
Looking to throw on second down. Murray. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
Murray's pass. Complete to Darren Waller. That's a gain of 6. Brings up third and 3.
From the gun on third down, Murray. So they get a traffic there, and that's complete. And he's going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 20 on the year, and the Raiders add on to their lead.
And that's a drive that makes everyone happy on that bench because they accomplish exactly what they set out to do. Take care of the football, eat up a little clock, end up in the end zone. Now they've got a cushion for the rest of the game, so they didn't just help themselves offensively, they helped their defense out as well.
Now McManus to tack on the extra point. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. So the drive there took 6 plays and a 9-yard run on the end of it. after the touchdown. Here's McManus now to kick it away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
Pittsburgh set to take over again on offense.
And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Complete.
This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They'll set up to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down.
First down.
They'll set up a throw.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
And there is a flag, so a big second down pickup, but will it hold? Now they face a second and long following the holding penalty. Again, he'll drop to throw. His throw incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. And back to throw again. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Here's Jordan Berry now, as he's on to punt for Pittsburgh. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. After some early struggles running the ball, they've really picked it up. Early it just seemed like there were no holes there. Now all of a sudden the holes seem to be there. I don't know if that's just my imagination.
And give them credit that they kept their confidence, because sometimes when you get stuffed big in the running game early, especially for an entire half, it really makes you retreat a little bit, but not this group. They always have the confidence. If they just get their assignments down, they get in sync with their runners, and off they went.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
At the 32-yard line.
Now a handoff here to his running back. He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back. Backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. From the gun, Murray. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Well, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll take this one down to the 36. A gain of 3, second down.
6-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll get this pretty close to a first down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 29. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
At the 29-yard line.
On first down, it's Gurley. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and...
Again they run with Gurley. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all.
Early on the carry.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd
from the gun.
Murray. Reception here by Ruggs.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. And I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you see a lot of guys sag and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
3rd quarter action here, this regular season finale. This will be 2nd and 10.
Now left side on the swing pass. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
Complete to number 8.
That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs.
First down, Pittsburgh.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down.
And a Steeler first down.
They'll look to throw again. Over the middle, it's complete. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
84.
It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
2nd and inches at the 38-yard line.
Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. The back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, Steelers.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. A good pickup there on 1st as the screen pass gets him 8.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete.
Complete.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
Not much there, only a yard.
2nd and 9 at the 15-yard line.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 3rd down.
A 5-yard pickup on the play.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And probably the wise decision there. No one open, he just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. That is caught at the 7-yard line. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And the Raider D, they get the football back. Well, you feel the excitement build on those fourth down plays. Defense has to stay out there, but for the offense, when that thing doesn't work out, such disappointment.
It can absolutely be a deflator, but how about the defensive guys? If they stop you on fourth down, they are absolutely elevated going to their bench.
They're elevated now. Big stop on fourth down. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Brings up
run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Give them a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
Now, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. 10 yards.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. They'll roll him out right. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down.
Now, you've been around me a long time now. You know on 2nd and inches, I love it when teams are aggressive and take a shot, but we just saw the downside to being that aggressive, didn't we?
Now you've given up on a pretty likely first down if they had run the football, and they need to come up with something here on 3rd. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've had plenty of success. 8 conversions, looking for a 9th. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
And he is going to have the Raiders first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
Brandon, this can be so demoralizing for a defense. They've had 2 opportunities to get off the field. They haven't gotten it done. So now your coordinator, he's going to call every blitz that he has, any type of exotic, something that they haven't seen before. And he's also telling the defensive lineman, don't worry about holding people up. Just get in gaps and try and make a big play.
And not only not getting off the field on 2 opportunities, clock continuing to run. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 7 yards there and a first down.
1st and 10.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. We're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
And to give this time to the tailback. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation.
Edmonds on the tackle. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
He only got a yard, but that was enough to do the job.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be given a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space.
So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders.
And it was a game where they were off and running in the first quarter, Charles, and never looked back.
You know, partner, after a while, we always say the same thing, don't we? They set the tone early, right? They started fast. So I asked a few of my horse racing friends, do you have a term for me that we can use to cover that? And they said, yeah. When a horse breaks out like that, you say he caught a flyer out of the gate. And that's exactly what this team did today. I mean, they jumped out there, jumped on them, and were never headed.
So for Las Vegas,
they'll wrap up the campaign an impressive 15-1. And now they'll have the week off as they get set to go after a Super Bowl title. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, despite the loss, they're going to finish the campaign at a sterling 13-3. And now we'll wait to see what the future holds for them this January. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Kick it and go.